In this module, we'll speak about the Glance, which is the project name for OpenStack image service. So we'll try to cover the topics in this module, like what is the image service or Glance, then various services under Glance, and then the database for Glance, then how the image service workflow works, then supported file and container format, and also supported storage backend. Also we'll see few basic commands on Glance, and then we'll see how you can update an image, and at the end of that module we'll see, once you install the Glance, how your lab build out will look. So image service or Glance is the registry for virtual disk images inside your OpenStack platform. So it provides a bootable disk image to the compute instance. So when you build a new instance, this one provides you the bootable disk to attach in the compute instance so that it can boot up the OS. It also provides images hosting service like upload, register, retrieve and copy VM images. So you can upload or register or retrieve and copy various snapshot VM images. Also with Glance you can add new images or create snapshot of your existing servers for immediate storage. So this will be helpful if you are taking snapshot for a instance for backup purpose, so that we are making some changes in that instance and you want to keep a backup so that if required you can roll back to that backup. So you can take a snapshot via Glance. Also this same snapshot can be used to create a template for new instance, so that you can create or build a new instance from that snapshot. So Glance also allows you to use RESTful API for querying your VM image metadata and VM image retrieval. It can store registered images in object storage service Swift or in other locations also. So here other locations can be your simple file system or some external web server. So there are various services under Glance. So one of the services API service. So for API service, the backend service is OpenStack-Glance-API. So this service exposes the Glance API via REST. So it also handles request and image delivery. So it interacts with storage backends to retrieve and store images. So you might be using Swift or file system or web server as a storage backend. So you will be using API service to retrieve or store images to those backend storages. So it uses Glance registry to retrieve image information. So when you want to retrieve the image information, like what is the image size or name or what is the format of that image, so this kind of information when you try to get, that time API will be fetching those information from the Glance registry. And there is one more service inside Glance, that's called registry service. So for registry service, the backend service is OpenStack Glance registry. So registry service manages the metadata associated with images, and it requires a SQL database in the backend to store this metadata information about the uploaded images inside your Glance service. So here one thing you need to remember, that you should not use this SQL database directly. You still can use SQL related commands to retrieve or access the data inside the database, but it's not advisable to use that. Rather you can use the Glance API framework to work with the Glance database. So Glance database has like image service. Use this database to store the image metadata, and also it uses a SQL database similar to other OpenStack platform services. So if you remember, we have created a database for OpenStack platform services, so you can use the same database. Inside that you can have your separate database for Glance, which can store the image metadata. So this is the image service workflow. So images uploaded via Glance client or image service API. So as you can see, the public interface is there that connects via REST API, and then inside your private interface you have the Keystone service running, which authenticates the user and also sees the permissions to determine the role for that user, so that it can allow whether that user can upload any image or modify any images. It also connects with your Glance API via REST API, so that it can retrieve or access the images. And Glance API also connects with your Glance registry via REST to fetch the image metadata information, and these informations are stored in a MySQL database, which is again connected with your Glance API, Glance registry, and also Keystone to store or fetch various metadata information for your images. So here one thing you need to remember, that administrators can assign roles to the users to upload or manage these images. And one more thing you need to remember, that once you upload any image to your OpenStack platform, you cannot modify that image on the go. So again, in that case, you have to download that image, or if you have a local copy of that image, you have to modify that image, and once you are done with the modification, you have to re-upload that image to the OpenStack platform. You cannot directly modify the content of the image inside OpenStack platform. So here are the supported files and container formats. So for file format, Glance supports raw format, that is the unstructured format, ISO, that is the archive format for your optical disk such as CD-ROM. So this can be useful if you are attaching or uploading ISO bootable image, so that also supported here. Then QCOW2, that is the KEMU or KVM supported copy on write format. Then VHD, which is more popular in Hyper-V or VMware or JN or VirtualBox and other various hypervisors. VDI, so which is supported inside your KEMU or VirtualBox, and VMDK, which is mainly the default disk format for your VMware hypervisor platform. And whereas for the container, it supports bare metal, so that is a no metadata, or OVF, that is a OV or OVF format, and also it supports the Amazon kernel or machine image and RAM disk format, so that is AKI or AMI or ARI. So this all are the supported file and container formats for your Glance service. And for the supported storage backend, it supports files. So file is nothing but the normal file system, so you can use any of the file system as a backend storage for your Glance service, or you can use Swift, that is the object storage for your OpenStack. Also you can use Amazon S3, you can use Safe Storage, the Rados block device. Also you can have a HTTP web server as a backend for your image service, but in that case you have to remember that this is only the read-only access. You cannot write or upload any image to that website, only you can fetch the images. Also it supports the Cinder, or that is the block storage for your OpenStack platform, and it also supports vSphere, that is the VMware data store, as a backend storage. So there are a couple of basic commands there for Glance. So mainly we use the commands to here create or list images. So to create an image, we will use the command OpenStack image create. So like an example, like you want to create a Fedora QCOW2 file format image, naming as a Fedora 23 cloud image or whatever name you want to give, and it should be publicly accessible. In that case, what you can do, you can execute the command like OpenStack image create Then disk format is QCOW2. This is the format for your disk from where you want to create the image. Then you are giving the hyphen file, that is the location for your disk, that QCOW file. Then you give the path, and then you give hyphen public. So this will ensure the image will be publicly accessible, and at the end you put the image name. So here image name is Fedora 23 cloud image. So similarly, if you want to list the available images inside your OpenStack platform, you execute the command OpenStack image list, and to show the details about a specific image, you have to use the command OpenStack image show, and then the image ID. So and to delete, you will be using the command OpenStack image delete. So it's very easy to remember. So OpenStack, then image, and then depends on your action. Like if you want to create, so it's create. If you want to list, it is list. If you want to show the information, show, or if you want to delete, it is delete. So one more thing you need to remember, for deleting and showing the information of your glance images, you have to use the image ID, not the image name. So like suppose if you see in create example, it gave we gave the name as a Fedora 23 cloud image. So same name we cannot use to delete the image or show the information about the image. So in that case you have to do OpenStack image list. It will give you the image ID for the specific image, then you use that image ID. And to update an image, you use the command OpenStack image set. So suppose you want to rename the image, instead of like Fedora 23 cloud image, so you just want to keep like name as a Fedora cloud image. So in that case you run the command like OpenStack image set -name, then you give the new name, and then you give the image ID. So it will set the new name as the image name for that particular image ID. So one more thing, if you remember, I was telling that you cannot directly modify the glance images. That is partially true. That's once you upload the image into the OpenStack platform, you cannot modify. So in that case, what you need to do, you need to download that image, or if you have a local copy, you have to do the operation on that particular local copy. So to do that, you have to have the tool called GuestFish. So this is one external tool which helps you to modify the existing image. So for doing that, suppose if you are doing on Red Hat or SUSE, CentOS, you have to run the command like yum install GuestFish. So once you have the GuestFish installed, so you have to run the command like GuestFish -rw. So you are mounting as a read write format, then -a, you have to give the image path. So once it's done, then you have to do run. So it is like you are firing up the image, then you do list file system, it will show the file systems. Now suppose you want to modify the etc shadow file, so you mount /dev/hda1 into /, so it will mount the root disk for that image, and then you open vi/etc/shadow, and you make the changes inside your shadow file. And once you are done with that, you quit from the console. So this also will save the modification whatever you have done to that image. Then once it's done with that, you re-upload the image to your glance. So once you are done with your glance installation and configuration part, so this is that updated picture of your lab setup. So please remember that glance will be running inside your controller node. So you can see in the image also that is updated with glance inside your controller node. So now in controller node you have MariaDB, that is for database, RabbitMQ, that is for messaging, Keystone, that is for authentication, Nova, that is for computing, and Neutron, that is for networking, and Glance, that is for your image service. These all services are running inside your controller node.